A bit better. Okay. This truck is right up against me. Man, big boy truck. Leaving work now. Not great weather out. Can't say I'm surprised because all day I've been hearing the rain on the roof, so. Alright, I'm not totally sure how today's vlog is going to turn out because today is going to be a bit of a chaotic night. My mother has been gone from Michigan for about 2.5 months, 3 months, and she's getting back tonight. So I don't really want to be up editing a vlog and not spending time with her. So I'm not exactly sure what is going to be going on. But I do have a topic that I want to cover today. That topic is what happened to the product review of the Yashica camera that I was going to buy. There's definitely a story there, and it's not a good one. It's only going to require a few things since we've been keeping it clean around here. First is putting down this table and getting my magic cards out of the way. This is my whole stack of magic cards. This Friday I'm going to be going to the pre-release of the new Marvel set that dropped. Pretty excited for that as well. Also taking out the random bags of trash and things that have built up also. These are what I put all my summer clothes in. So there are about 4 boxes that I need to take up to the attic. One dangerous part of it. There isn't really a way to get the boxes up and use your hands at the same time. I found that by leaning forward and putting most of your weight on the box, you can typically get it farther up. Relatively safely. Taking a little mid-clean break. Yesterday I got this juice at Aldi. It's green juice. It's, you know, healthy. Actually very tasty. Especially when I haven't had anything but coffee today. So, gets me my greens and tastes pretty good while at it. Nice and refreshing. Also had a little bit of a meat steak too, but we won't talk about that, will we? Clean my cup. All right, now it's time to get back to it. After I take my brother to the mechanic to pick up his car that we dropped off the night before, doing that now. Made it to the mechanic to pick up Andrew's car. Oh, Andrew's sitting down inside. Let's take a look. Let's take a quick peep, shall we? There he is. Right now my plan is go back home, get things cleaned up again, and then tell you about kind of an issue that I created for myself. Alright, so last year I made a video about how Yashica was making a new camera and I was really excited for it. That is 100% true. I was super duper excited for it to come out. They launched a Kickstarter. I don't know if it was a Kickstarter or like a GoFundMe, I don't know, some type of funding service. And my most watched video is of me, an email exchange that I had with the president of that company, and how they were creating this new camera. It's my most watched video because I released that the day that they released their project. So like everybody that is looking for a review of that camera or for anything about it, that's typically the one video that comes up. What you might notice is that there never came a review of that product, even though I said I bought it. What had happened is I had left my job that I had for 4.5 years at Amazon and had gotten a new job. Now, I thought that the transition to that job would be very easy, very quick, and very smooth. That was not the case. I was supposed to have 1 week off in between both of those jobs, and the hiring system that they use at my new job shut down the week that I was supposed to start. So all of my onboarding, all of my information was totally lost. And I had about a month and a half instead of not working. And as life goes on and bills accrue, I had to dig a lot into my savings to pay off some bills and just kind of continue living. So much so that when I actually started my job, I had about $15 total in my bank account. To accommodate all of those purchases and all of the bills that I had to make, I had to cancel my Kickstarter fund. That was very unexpected and not my plan, because even though most of the comments on that video are, "This is going to be a horrible product, I don't know why you're doing this," a lot of people kind of bashing the product, which actually turned out to be just kind of a cheap camera. I wouldn't say a scam, but very similar to that. And I'm glad that I essentially didn't get it. It was not what I had planned, for sure. Although I intended to give a full review of that, even if it was kind of a bad product, I was excited for it as a camera and as a camera lover. That did not end up happening just because of life circumstances. Did I make a video that was misleading? No. I fully intended to buy that product. But did I commit to something that I, in the end, did not actually come through on? Yeah. And I'm kind of upset that that's my most watched, most liked, most commented video, because it's not something that I was able to complete. Now I'm in a much better financial state. That's a good thing, but it's not where I wanted to be for my most watched video. But you can make this my most watched video. I mean, give it some likes, give me some comments, give it some subscribes. Thumbs up. Now that I was able to discuss that, I need to go take a shower, get ready for Mom's return, clean up the very little that I have left to do, and hopefully get some pre-editing done on this video so I'm not up till 1 in the morning.